Hello everyone, my name is Aman Mishra and I'm here to present my views over the topic what is project? Okay, sir. Well, in my voice, that project can be anything which is a representation of things or an effect or a development or an application which can be reproduced or can be represented in front of anyone, whether it can be a teacher or an organization. It's called a project. Project plans, etc., are come from the mind of SDLC, which is called Software Development Lifecycle Model. And moreover, because of this software development lifecycle, we are able to know what we require or what is the purpose for the project is all about. So we can say, yes, this is called a project. And if I talk about my project, then my project is about the web-based application. It was about e-education, and just I got about the e-education information, and me and my team just gathered the idea, the resources which can be used or applied in that purpose, and we all just executed. And I think we have done well in our project because our project is a good example for the bootstrapping concept, or it is a great example for the Java scripting language, and as well as the backend programming is also a good example for PHP. We have total number of 4 modules in our project, which is called, one is homepage, second is I think so that is template. The template is all about us, that what we are. You can just search on that, and why, what is the purpose for our project that we have done. For that we have used these things. And after that we have just having another type of module which is called tutorial point. And in the tutorial point we can say that in tutorial point is there is मेरे ख्याल से, sorry, my fault. In the tutorial point we can say that we have offered 3 courses, which is called, first is data structure, second is oops, and third is web tech. And these all are related to the IT and CS engineerings. Moreover, when we get the success in these courses, we will add new courses because we are using a Java queries. So there is no problem for adding a new type of courses or loading up the site. There is no problem because we are using a new form of system which is called Ajax. Ajax stands for Asynchronous Java Scripting Extensible Markup Language, which is used for the loading of the pages in more accurate and frequential formats. So yes, we are using these things in our project, and it giving us quite good result what we are trying to expect from our projects. So yes, it is all over. And another page is all about exam alerts. Yes, because we are dealing with the current scenario where we are having a too much difficulty of jobs, etc. So there is a little bit helpful by giving or providing you the job alerts, etc. Like there are 3 job alert sections. One is for bank exams, bank jobs which can be told. Second is IT sector, which is commercial sectors which we are dealing with right now, we engineering students. And last is the defense system. Anyone who wants to go into the defense, army, air force, or defense, any kind of defense, any field of defense, they can just opt for these subjects. So it's also a great thing to be noticed. And last is but not the least is feedback page. Okay, in our site the only feedback page is a dynamic page, because we know that everything is dynamic, we know, but the functioning of the feedback page is kind of more dynamic because it has a more PHP backend programming. Through that we are able to send the emails from our section to their sections. It does work like this, that if we have a name, we will punch our name, we will fire our name and our contact number, our email ID, and the message which you are giving to the site, which our site is known as e-education. Then that message will be going to our admin, that what kind of improvement we want, what type of feedback we have. So from the person's email ID, that message will be going to our email ID, means our official email ID, which is called e-education team email ID. And in the against, in the another thing, our from our email ID they will get the message what they have written, and by greeting them, thank you for your feedback, your feedback is really important. So this type of, we have used this type of technique in our backend programming. So it is more dynamic as we compare to the other things, other pages in our e-education. Moreover, in 6M we have just implemented this idea, but that side was not that much up to the mark. it was having a problem because it was not bootstrapped. It was a simple example of JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, nothing else. It was totally a non-dynamic, and we have just hosted it on a local host, so it was not up to the mark. So we have just upgraded it into the 2.0 series of the e-education, which offers you a new form of interfaces, which offers you a new form of dynamics. It gives you a bootstrapping. In bootstrapping, it gives you a jumbotron is a great example for the boxings, and the shadow boxings overall look and feel is also good. We have just occupied these things, and because of that, it looks more better. And because of this bootstrapping, it is also responsive even on if you open this that site on the mobile. So it will be adjusting itself, as we all know that it's a current scenario that we don't have to create a new form of website for mobile, which is called m dot. It's not it's not problematic. It's not important for you to make that m.facebook.com like that. We don't have to do. You have to just punch that what we can say URL, and the site will open in its own format, like responsive, because of bootstrapping. So we have also done that. All over the look and feel is also like we have done moreover like professionalized. We are not professionals, we know that, because we are a beginners. We are not a professionals. We are an engineering student, but then also we have tried our best to do that. I hope you will like those things in our e-education website. And overall, the purpose of the education was that to the people who are just wasting their time on web pages, web servers, to find the new formats, the new things, the new availabilities of jobs, or the new availabilities of courses. It will just save the time, because in our e-education it's all about saving time and to educate the technically illiterate person. So it's a great thing, because we know that the 90% are in living in urban areas. No, sorry, my fault. Because 50% of the people are living in the rural areas, and they are not able to afford the costly books or costly courses. They can't opt, so we are just providing it in a free of cost on our e-education. They have to just get the internet access, only that's it, nothing more than that they have to do. And we are providing the Hindi reference video also on our website. So it's a great thing, because many of the people is having a problem of English. They are not able to understand the language of English, so we are providing them the Hindi tutorial lectures. So yes, it will be quite effective for us. And many of the people just subscribe the other sites, the very garbage sites, for the e-alerts or education alerts or the exam alerts, or we can say job alerts. But in our site, we are just linking the genuine sites which actually offer you the job alerts and give you the idea when the job is going to be happen. And moreover, you can go to that site by using our links, and you can just register on it with the behalf of e-education. So it's a much better thing that we can say, or we can suggest you what it is all up to. And the moreover, another thing is, if I'm talking about the template is just giving you an idea what was the purpose, what was the history, and who we are. Like, I am a web designer, that I have just designed the web application look and feel overall, jumbotrons and etc. And quite I have just done the backend programming also for PHP. So yes, overall I'm a web developers. I'm a web designer. And my colleague Amit Pandey is a programmer. He's a programmer. He did the all programming qualities like Java scriptings and CSS codings, etc. He has done. And my another colleague is Somej, and that has done the documentation part. So yes, it's quite obvious that we all have done our own help. Yes, we have just worked like a team, and we are the rats of our education site. Thank you for this. And after that, there is all about 15 minutes of video. It's about 9 to 7 about, and I'm about to finish my descriptions of my website. And after that, I'm learning about the JavaScripts right now, and I'm going to improve myself over the topic Javas, or I have to just complete our skill queries also for these things. Moreover, I'm not that much great a student, I know that, but I can go more further if I will try. Yes, I know, I believe in myself, I have self-confidence that much, so I can do that. And after that, e-education is giving you a quite responsive way, so what you are and what you can do. In the previous idea of 6M, we just created that site in 6 days, in 6 days. So it was quite time taking also. That at the time it was not that much accurate, and it was not up to the mark. But our teacher just told us to just represent that. So we have to just represent it. So we have just created. At that time we have done the local hosting, and in the feedback page you can say that it is successfully submitted. But it was not total dynamic. But now it's working, and it's all because of all our team efforts. So yes, the credit goes to our team, not our teachers, because they didn't do anything. We are the one who did these things. So yes, we can say that it's a great thing to be noticed. Thank you.